Hey, it's Ritzy here. This is a quick PSA on how World Atlas works, specifically on how the gold generation works, because the quest of like it upgrading into the other items is a complex, a whole complicated concept that deserves its own video. This video right here is just gonna talk about basically how do you make money on support. I picked Lux for a very specific reason. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry. I'm about to show you in the next few minutes as to why Lux is very relevant for this. So we're gonna speed up the game and walk to lane. Alright. So I'm just gonna start taking farm. Why am I taking farm? World Atlas quest basically rewards you for letting these little blue orbs generate and then sharing gold with your ADC. You'll like execute a minion when it's low, and if you execute that minion when it's low, you give all the minion gold to your ADC, and you get like 75% of the minion gold to yourself. That's pretty good. Well, I think you get actually like, it's like 15. You get 15 gold, and then it's like a cannon, and it's not 75%, but that doesn't really matter. What I want to show you is the gray text down here. This is the fine print of the legal document. I'll take waves while we're talking. This gray text states that the item grants reduced gold from minions if anyone on your team with this item kills an excessive number of them. So what does that mean? If you get to around 25 minions killed, I'm at that right now if you notice, I am getting horrible gold from killing minions. At the start of the game, I got plus 20 for melees and I think plus 14 for casters. So if I was just to say screw my ADC and I'm just going to take all their gold, I'm going to take all their farm. Because Lux is a very hard carry character, and if you play her, like, you can play her bot lane, you can play her mid lane. She's really good with gold, so why would you not just take the farm if your ADC sucks? And this is why I want to show you. You don't want to take the farm if your ADC sucks, because this item right here deliberately punishes you. Right now, we're farming at about 12 CS a minute. We haven't, like, missed a single minion. But besides the gold we're getting from killing towers, can I disable? There we go. Besides the gold we're getting from killing towers, the gold we're getting from waves is absolutely garbage here. Now, if you notice, this item has a gold per second generation thing. If this game goes on for a long time, the support who chose to level up their item by being helpful and basically sharing minions with their ADC will eventually be benefited more than the support that farmed incredibly well. Which that's crazy, because if you're in a lane and you're farming 12 CS a minute, you're golden. Like, you would be rich. But right now we're 12 CS a minute, 5 minutes in. I'm gonna get to like, I think 70-ish. Okay, so we got to 75 gold, 6 minutes in. This is like pro play level farm. We have not missed a single minion this whole game probably. So at 75 minions, we farmed absolutely flawlessly. It's about 7 minutes in. We can get an item and boots. We're gonna do this again. But this time, I'm not gonna have World Atlas. I'm gonna have Dorian's Blade, or Dorian's Ring. We're gonna do the exact same thing we did just now again, so level up. Keep in mind, I forgot to turn on tower invincibility, so we were getting gold for breaking the towers. So to keep it fair, I'm gonna break the first 2 towers and then turn it on for the last one, because that'll make it more replicatable. So we're gonna do the same thing we did just now again. Oh, actually, I missed a few minions, but it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna be honest. I missed a singular minion in the first wave, the 6th spawn. So I'm gonna farm perfectly again. We actually missed the minion, so that the support player at the start of the game is technically better at farming than our mid laner, but I'm gonna show you by 7 minutes that doesn't matter. You could be the best farmer in the world on support, and because you have World Atlas, you will always lose to someone who doesn't have that quest and is farming. And likewise, you could be at like probably 36 CS a minute, meaning you're somehow absorbing all 3 waves at the same time. Like, somehow you found the way to get into their nexus and take all of this. You could be at 36 CS a minute, and the support who just went bot lane and completed their quest potentially could have more money than you. which is absolutely ridiculous. Because like any other role in the game at 36 CS a minute by 7 minutes would just be an unkillable like in-game threat. Like you wouldn't be, they'd be so rich, it'd be really hard to deal with them. So we're gonna farm for 7 minutes in game as mid lane without World Atlas. Basically, as support, you're not really rewarded for taking farm. You're super punished for it. But there are other ways to make gold in the game besides taking farm as support. Like assist, or like we're doing right now, we're breaking towers. So whenever you're playing support, you typically, if you're trying to get fed and get money fast, you usually want to look for team fights. You want to look to roam and do stuff like that. You don't get benefited too much by just sitting in one lane all day like a laner is, like a laner would, because you're not a laner. When you're support, you're closer to something like jungle. Literally, you get more income by just going places and doing things. We're like 5 minutes in, and we already have about the same money that they had at 7 minutes. Okay, so to make it fair, I'm going to put on tower invincibility so this one can't break. And we're going to keep farming till we get to, I think we were at 75 CS last time. So we're going to keep farming till about 7 minutes. What the hell? I don't know how we got there, but we're going to keep farming till we get to the same CS as we got last time. Notice the gold diff is already massive. Like, we're way more rich than the support was. We have like an extra 500 gold already. And we're not even at 70 yet. We need one more wave. Okay. 75 CS, an extra 1,000 gold, and that is just 7 minutes into the game. That's pretty significant. Like if we go home, we can get this, and we can almost get tier 2 boots. Like if you wanted to, you could sell Dorian's Ring and tier 2 boots and an item. 7 minutes in because we were farming super well. Versus support where I think all we could get was an item and that was it. So that puts it in perspective. And keep in mind, these games are long. They can go for 30 minutes. That debuff never goes away. Once you hit 25, you just keep getting punished for taking gold. So in the long run, it's just not worth it to take farm. You don't want to do it. We're gonna, let me reset the game again. I want to explain the gold generation of the quest because this is important. So under World Atlas, you will see this thing called, where is it? You'll see 3 gold per 10 seconds. As you progress the World Atlas quest, this will eventually triple to 9 gold per 10 seconds. If you can get this thing, I guess, maxed out really efficiently, once you get to around, I think it's like 10-ish minutes, because realistically speaking, you're probably like maxing it out around like 10 minutes or so. Once you get to like 10 minutes or so, maybe not even 10. Once it gets to like probably like 7 because of the fact that the punishment passive kicks in at 25 minutes. Around 7-10 minutes, you will literally be more rich than the support that was probably triple proxying 3 waves. Like the support that literally goes bot and just helps their ADC, especially if you're getting kills and breaking towers and stuff, will literally just be more rich than a support that triple proxies. So it's incredibly bad to just take farm as support. When you're in low elo, sometimes you'll see poke mage support players get mad at their ADCs and just take farm, and you're like, why shouldn't I take the farm? My ADC sucks, I'm gonna carry them. You shouldn't take too much farm, because over time you are actually worse at carrying the game by taking farm, because you are literally just not getting money for it. Now, taking kills, I'm not 100% telling you to do that, because that's you really shouldn't do that in support, because typically there's other gold hungry champions in the game, but kill participation in general, that means assists and kills, is typically just going to be way more lucrative than taking farm. So if your ADC sucks, the best thing to do is probably go roam mid, or go roam to fights and stuff like that, and look to get assists. That's the better way to make gold. Another big thing you can do is, let's stack up our item real quick. Let's stack up on World Atlas. So base, if we stack up World Atlas, we get 3 charges of wards. I can't break enemy wards, but you get money for breaking enemy wards, and you're also generating money. I'm generating 9 gold per second. So as I'm just going around roaming, putting vision down, I get an extra like 4 wards. Most players can't have this. I can just go places and get vision in the jungle and stuff. Doing this and being at team fights is almost like, not almost, it is always just stronger than taking farm as support. Because remember, the bad effects of what happened last time kicked in 4 minutes in, and then there's no negatives to this. And your games are far longer than 4 minutes. They're like 30 minutes. So if you keep doing this for over 30, 20 minutes, you're always going to completely support diff the Lux that goes mid and steals farm. I hope this helps you out and just puts in perspective just how to make money as support. I think I'll do another one on the upgrades of World Atlas, but they're kind of complex and situational, and I think they're worth their own video. I don't think I could cover them all here in the allotted time I have. So this is Ritzy Roy signing out.